I'm a real traditionalist myself, of course, because of Orbison and Holly and the fireballs and the string alongs and all the things that happened at the studio. I'm so glad that take care of the studio and keeping all the important
Hello and welcome to the Traditionalist Podcast. Today we have topics that people can care less about, but we're going to talk about them anyways because we're Jewish people or something. I don't know. But the first topic we're going to be talking about is the erection primaries. All right, everyone has to vote. Vote for fascism, vote for communism. That's what I say. Right? Am I right? Is that what your parents say?
Yeah, that's what my parents say.
That's impressive. I'm really impressed. But yeah, I voted for myself because I was expelled from my school, and it was really unfortunate. So I thought the best way for me to get reintegrated back into my school, my middle school, which is my local toilet festival. Right down the road. I thought I would, elect myself, or erect myself, as they say, because they're going to end up erecting a statue of me after I get voted in. I think it's working great. I am so far in the lead. I'm running for the school board director. I'm going to be banning all the books that say little pee-pees and little wee-wees and little vaginas and all that shit, the breast, the transgender shit. I'm gonna be banning all that shit because I hate that shit. And I'm really into that whole idea of 1984. Ban books, have sex with children, kill yourself. I think that's how you should do it. I think George Orwell was onto something when he was fucking vivid. I think everyone can agree with me. That's why I'm running for office. I'm here to make everyone feel like they're a complete piece of shit and cause turmoil in every sector I can.
Yeah. We're very anti-breast here in this program.
Yes, we're not really. We've never had a woman on, except for me. I have breast.
Yeah.
So what did you end up doing this fine day in the booth?
Well, I attended my intermediate tax evasion class.
Oh, that's good.
It's like entry level, it's
entry
like
level. Oh yeah.
Basic,
Who's teaching
just
it?
kind of getting you.
Is Elon Musk teaching it?
I think Elon Musk's this is gonna sound crazy, but his recently deceased grandmother, who he brought back from the dead with all his money.
Oh, Vitality One, yes.
Vitality One, exactly. That's what it is. It's been a lot, yeah. So Vitality One, you brought her back, and she still has her chops. She kind of smells a bit, Oh, yeah. But it's a public, it's a community college, so I don't really care. No one really cares. Sometimes we have to pick up, some skin pieces if they fall over, or if they fall from her, from the truck.
Yeah, I totally get it.
And she still uses chalkboards, it's fine, But yeah, so that's going well. That's what I did. I went there and then I went home. I filed a lawsuit against my car insurance provider and my former pope for being
Pope Francis.
Fuck
that guy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I hope he's never.
Guy.
Yeah, Francis. If you're listening. This,
he's too progressive for me. He believes that
I fucked your wife.
He allows abortions. That's crazy. That shit's insane.
He does.
Fuck Pope Francis. Man.
Yeah, fuck the Pope Francis. He's part 3. But yeah, so that's what I did today. Yeah.
Well, that's really impressive. I'll tell you my experience at the booth. So I walked in. I ended up shooting everyone in line. So I just basically walked in.
Classic.
And then
Classic
I
move.
walked into the booth, and then I got an erection with the idea of voting for myself.
Sure.
It's it's really cool. It's an opportunity.
It can be very
not many
stimulating.
Yes, it's very stimulating. I think you tried it before, right? During the 1990s.
I have. I haven't been successful, but
you've not been sexually successful. Okay.
No.
You never got your
I've definitely been sexually
girlfriend pregnant, right? Okay. I remember you talking about that. You don't have any children.
Well, my 8th girlfriend, no, but
your 8th yeah. Well, before this, this is because of Ted Nugget's what was it called? Manly semen or something. It was
something.
Juices.
Some.
Yeah, you
some
put that
elixir,
on you. You have to also plug that. We've not been live for 6 months, but we're still. I think we still have to plug.
We're still alive.
Ted Nugget, by his shitty testosterone booster, is basically a semen. He just smeared all over you, and women are like, all over your knob. And it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good time. He's had 8 girlfriends since he started using it. Before, he never had one because he thought he was gonna die alone. But thanks to this new Ted Nugget semen that he smears all over his face, women are like, wow, this guy is really attractive. I really want to suck his knob. And then go.
I've been attracting everything with a pulse. Even my dog has trouble keeping away.
Fish.
Children. I got to be careful of that, the children. You can't attract too many of those.
Have you had any trouble with
every once in a while.
Carl the deer?
Carl the deer, Carl's been... I mean... For someone who loves hunting so much, I can't really wrap my head around how Ted Nugget couldn't get this deluxe premium overseas semen to attract a good hunting game, because Carl was just like, I'm not having any of that shit.
Yeah, he was like, fuck you, mate. Get
his kids were retarded enough to start doing humpies on my face, though. But that's a different story.
Yeah, that happens.
That's a story, yeah.
That happens. That happened to me last week at the disco. It was quite weird.
Damn! The disco.
White weird. Yeah, it was. They were playing disco in front
White
of me.
Weird. Oh no!
Humped by some white kid. I thought it was pretty strange. But I allowed it to happen because you got to let the kids experiment.
Gotta let the kids experiment. That's what I say. Yeah.
But anyways, back to the erections. So I shot up everyone, and then I walked into the booth, and I got a massive erection. People talk about how they have an affirming erection. When we're transgender people, they get an affirmation boner, as it's called. I got a erection day boner, so I got a massive erection in there, and I just started wanking. My penis is 19 inches long. Sometimes it could be up to 20 feet long. That's when I extend it. That takes a lot of energy. But naturally, it's 19 inches long, thanks to my tripod.
Very nice.
Which is great.
Recently installed tripod, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I've had it for 6 months. I have the tripod version 9. It's great. It's much better than the original. It's much better than the last model. This one actually can boil water. I think I've talked about this before. You can boil water. If you're ever in any survival situation where you have to boil water, you have to drink out of the Pequannock River or some shit, you're not gonna get some disease. You're not gonna die. You're not gonna starve to death from earthworm disease or maggot sex. You're not gonna get any of these
no
diseases.
maggot sex.
Yeah, like you're not gonna look like a ramen noodle. You're gonna be doing just fine.
No, not gonna look like ramen. Yeah.
So get the tripod, boil your water, whatever. So I started stroking my dick, and I started ejaculating, and thanks to the tripod, anytime I ejaculate, it's a mess. About like 30 cubic tons of semen start coming.
30 cubic
starts
tons.
coming out of my cock, and I destroyed the entire place. My where I live, I'm not going to say where I live, but well, actually, you guys probably do because I'm running locally. So I'll say where I live. I live in Hell, Michigan, and at my local, usually the erections are the erection booths are usually held at the public library. So I was at the pubic library, and I had a massive erection, ejaculated. The whole place is destroyed, and I think I'm already, doing my job. I'm so far winning, and I'm destroying books. I'm getting rid of all the books. In this case, I ejaculated over the books, which my my ejaculate is laced with gasoline, so it was explosive. It hit some electrical line. They must have had a short somewhere in the wall. Whole place exploded. The whole place burned down to the ground. Just like
a lot of expenses and damages.
Yeah, so everyone was singing "Smoke on the Water,"
Classic.
like that, and yeah, it was pretty cool. It's a pretty cool experience because there's a lake right next to the Pubic Library. Hell, Michigan, go check it out. It's a pretty shit place. I have a $14 million mansion there.
I used to have a plot of land dedicated to the sex farm there, so you can check that out.
Oh yeah, it's pretty shit place. Pretty shit place. Hell, Michigan, go fucking kill yourself. I'm not sponsored by them, but I soon will be because they're going to start paying me to work as their school board director. So yeah, I've already gotten rid of all the books in the local vicinity in Hell, Michigan. I think I'm doing my job. So yeah, it was a great day.
You're getting down and dirty with the
19 casualties. An entire building taken down. I'm killing these liberals. These liberals are dying.
So, there you go. That's how you do it.
Fuck everyone. Fuck everyone. So yeah, it was a good erection day. I say like if you still have time. It's 4:20 right now, on the East Coast. So I'm currently in the East Coast. I'm not in Hell, Michigan anymore. I'm currently in the New Jersey headquarters. But if go out there and vote. Go out there. Get your testosterone levels. They say voting increases your testosterone levels like tenfold. So go out there, get your dick wet, dip it into some pussy, and vote for me or something. I don't know. I'm not on your local ballot, but like vote for someone that has similar viewpoints to me because you're a sheep and you'll follow everything I say.
Yeah, have a go behind the curtain.
Yeah, and go behind the curtain and have sex. You have some privacy, but not everyone needs privacy.
Not everyone needs privacy.
Not everyone.
Not everyone cares either. Yeah,
not everyone cares. People like seeing that sometimes, That's why I've my latest business adventure, adventure, as I said, not venture. It's actually an adventure. Was putting these billboards up that just display pornography, primarily next to schools and churches. I think that's the way to do it. These places.
What kind? Like the buffered stuff, or like the legit, just like raw, just classic
some
stuff?
Like raw dog rape porn, like rape fetish shit. I'm just putting that shit out there on the billboards. These are not like your standard billboards.
It's very underrated.
These are electronic billboards, so they actually can play video. So we have pornography playing 24/7, and it's a great time. You should go down to one.
It's good for the kids.
Where are you? You're in Shitville, South Carolina, right?
Shitville, South Carolina, yeah.
Yeah, so I think there's one down. I don't know where the nearest one to you be. I think there might be one in Shitville, South Carolina. I actually don't know. I'll have to check. Hey, Carl.
Forgot you still works with that twipe.
Yeah, he sucks. Is there a billboard in Shitville? All right, yeah. So apparently there's a Shitville billboard. So I'll go down and view it. Check it out.
Very nice.
Maybe get your pubes wet or something. I don't know. You'll definitely ejaculate on the spot because who doesn't like rape porn? Like I have a rape fetish
in public too. It's free.
Oh yeah,
like,
pubic
being
rape,
accommodating.
Pubic rape porn. It's great. It's a great time. Fucking hell. But yeah, I don't know how was. How did your mother do today?
My mother, she's been mothering along, as they like to say.
Who did she vote for?
I believe she voted for the one without a pulse, because those are the ones that we like to vote for nowadays.
Yeah, that's what I am. I'm down on the ballot as I'm not part of the Republican
may have
or
voted
Democrat
for
party.
you.
I'm part of the pulseless party.
Pulseless, there you go. And it's better to be without a pulse than with one, because people with pulses, we just don't like them. I remember, the election of 2001.
That was a good election.
We had somebody test positive for a pulse, and we just kicked them off the ballot because we can't have that running. A town, country, a state, let alone a strip club, because that's what they're running for. They're running for a representative of the local town strip club. We just can't have that. You know, we just can't have that. It's just a risk. It's too high of a, you know, too high of a liability to the company in the face
too much pubic
of the brand. Too much pubic cube. That you know, I couldn't say better myself. Yeah, exactly. Too much pubic cube. Just can't be cubing the pubes like that. You know, you know, you just gotta think about it like that. You know, like, would you want a pulseless? No, would you want someone who tested positive for a pulse to be pubing your cube? Because I know I wouldn't like that.
No, dog. No, dog.
Exactly. No one wants their cube to be pubed by a positive pulser.
No, that's just bullshit. Like if I was
it's bullshit.
If I was down in the club and I saw that, it would turn into Pulse nightclub immediately. Immediately. I'm not even joking. But yeah, let's talk about our next topic. What the fuck is that? Because topics disappeared from my peen.
Talked about. Oh yeah, the Supreme Court leans towards upholding a law that bars those accused of domestic violence from having firearms. You know. I mean,
that's great.
That's right.
That's right. Yeah. But like,
that's right.
I think it's great. You know, as someone who has a few domestic assault felonies under his belt, I think it's great. I've also committed a few war crimes. Hopefully they get to that soon. I've committed a lot of crimes. They're mostly sexual assault crimes and touching minors and all that shit. I don't know.
I haven't been all documented yet, but they do exist out there.
Usually that's what it's for.
Public okay.
Yeah, pubic assault.
Pubic assault? I mean, that's one of the popular ones to do at this point, you know?
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's great. I think they really know what they're talking about there. The Supreme Court really knows what they're doing. You know, I think they're a right-leaning majority right now, and I think that's such a cool thing. You know, the right are on my side. You know, as a rich retard who has more money than God himself, I'm just happy that we have such a right-leaning Supreme Court. You know, they're the law of the land. They're the highest court in the land. You know, they fuck Jews for a living. You know, and they lay brick for a living and fuck your mom for a living. You know, and I think that's good.
They do it all.
I'm glad I'm being represented in these courts. You know, like who the fuck other than me would want fucking people who are accused of domestic violence to be able to buy guns? Like, what the fuck? Like me? Yeah, that's pretty cool. You know, I have
that's legit.
It'd be nice to be able to legally buy guns. I don't legally buy guns. You might have seen me on X sexting about all the guns I have. Those are not legally bought. I usually get them from maybe a place like Venezuela. Usually from your e-boy.
Oh, okay. I remember him. Yeah.
He's a good guy.
Still have his contact. Yeah, he's a good guy.
Are you still fucking with him?
From time to time. You know, it's more so for monetary gain. Yeah, at this point.
That area's fucked.
Oh yeah. You got. You know, honestly, like I feel like we, you know, for the sex farm, that you're actually, it's actually shared profit. You take 30% of the profit. I think if we were to get down to there in Venezuela, we'd have more volunteers.
We have a lot more.
That
slaves.
wouldn't work for anything. Like, you know, because they don't got nothing to live for down there. They don't want to. They don't care if they get paid or not. They just want to fuck.
We have Shit Magazine has a headquarters down there.
Yeah,
it's going strong. The e-boy actually works there part time as a janitor.
He does. Oh, okay.
Yeah, just
I actually haven't
cover story.
Seen the files since this morning.
Oh, you haven't. Yeah, it's basically a cover. It's a beard, as Gabe Newell would say. It's just a beard. You know, he's actually
just a beard.
He's actually a gay man.
He's a gay. Oh, yeah. Can't be doing that down there. Get crucified.
Yeah, you get crucified. You get sexually assaulted.
Publicly crucified. Yeah.
You get pubically crucified.
Oh, yeah. Pubically can't. It's horrible to be crucified, but pubically crucified. It's just not. I mean, pubic execution in general. It's not something we like to see our associates go through. So, yeah.
All right, let's talk more about this
pubic
Supreme
crucifixion.
Court decision. So I think this is a great decision. You know, I'm glad they're coming down and realizing that I really should be able to legally buy guns. You know, I don't like doing things illegally. You know, I'm more into. I like doing things legally. You know, I'm legally allowed.
Abiding by the law.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool thing. Even though I basically am the government, I literally own the United States. I still like being a law-abiding non-citizen. You know, I think it's cool. It's cool, right?
Awesome.
You're not a citizen anymore, right? You're an anti-citizen, right?
I'm an anti-citizen. Yeah. No, I'm part of the underground at this point because it's just you know, it's entertaining to be an anti-citizen, but you know, I just kind of I'm an anti-citizen, but I mean, they still can't get me for that. You know, I mean, I still technically have. I'm still technically registered as a civilian sex offender here anyway.
Yeah. Me too. Don't worry. That's perfectly normal in the States.
Yeah, it's whatever. You know, it just happens.
Yeah, but whatever. I'm glad the Supreme Court sees it my way. And yeah, I think Frank Sinatra would be proud. Right?
You'd be very proud.
Very proud. Very proud of his shitty son. But yeah, anyways, let's talk about what is our next topic. I literally can't see the topics because I masturbated all over the screen.
Let me see. Let's get my pad up here.
Everywhere.
Oh, yes. The Trump fraud trial. That's going to be interesting. Trump distances himself from financial statements. So, as we know, Donald Trump loves to disassociate himself from any wrongdoing because he has a disease.
Yes,
sort of colitis of the balls.
Of the balls.
Yeah, you know, he's one of the few cases in this country. I think he's like one of 8 or something. It's really sad.
Never heard it before.
Yeah, me neither. I mean, like not until yesterday.
He's never told me that. Never told me that.
Really? He's never told me that? No, yeah, and he was talking to me about it. I mean, he even showed me a little bit. You know, his balls were bald. You got up close personal. You know, there were some tears.
I told you about this yesterday.
Yeah. I talked about this yesterday.
Yeah. Were you in Mar-a-Lago?
I was in Mar-a-Lago. Yeah, just going about my day, and Donald Trump was like, "Yo, you gotta check this out." I think I may have like 2 more milliseconds to live.
You were overdosing.
I've got ulcerative colitis. Well, yeah, I was overdosing on. Yeah, you know the opioid crisis gets to the balls.
So you were overdosing on opioids, and then Donald Trump was like, "Oh, what? Look at me! I've also have colitis of the balls," and he showed you your balls, and you were just so shocked.
And they were bald. Yeah, I was so shocked
that you took Narcan.
A grown man that I took Narcan, and I was like, bald balls of the former president. No, I can't do that.
That's just.
And I just passed out of.
Well, you like unpassed out, like you were about to overdose.
Oh yeah, I was passed. It got so bad to the fact that you're right.
His balls acted like Narcan for you, right?
His balls. Yes, I was huffing. Yeah, it was bad.
That's impressive.
And his pubic hairs, his pubes turned into smelling salts, and I was revitalized, and I went back home.
That's relatively impressive in a way that makes people look like they're Jewish. To be honest.
It's one of those Jewish things.
Yeah, just be careful. Make sure people don't know. Otherwise, you're going to get your house is firebombed. Well, we'll talk about that later. That's not our next topic. What is our next topic? I just have it memorized in my head, but I don't feel like saying it.
Next topic, Ukraine war latest. Oh, yes.
Wow.
Propane war. Russia planning to encircle city in 3rd wave. Putin could provoke another war in Europe. Okay, well...
Wow! Oh, he's encircling the Balkans. Yeah, he wants to fuck some people. The fuck is he doing in the Balkans? What the hell is he doing there? The place is usually good.
I don't know. I think he's just
I think he's just fucking vivid.
He's going on some weird rampage. I don't know. I think maybe something. I think his son died or something, and in Vietnam, and he just went crazy after that, and he doesn't know what to do with his political power. And
yeah, that's really sad. I'm really sad that he died in Vietnam. I don't think I wasn't there for his funeral. That's really sad.
I really me neither.
I didn't even know that happened. He never told me. Here, let me call up Vlad. What is Vlad up to?
Yeah, let's get Vlad on the phone.
call up Vlad.
You see if Carl has his name in his records.
All right, let's call up Vlad.
Dialed. Please hang up and redial the number, including the area code announcement.
Oh, did he change his number?
Verizon Wireless.
Yeah, I think he changed his number.
Ah, he's got Verizon? Ah.
Yeah, he probably has Verizon. That's retarded. Retarded as hell. Why the fuck would you get Verizon? Join my cellular plan.
I guess he's really lost it.
Join my cellular Venus.
Verizon.
I have this cellular plan called Kill Yourself. We give you about 5 gigabytes of data, and we charge you about $200 billion a month for it. It's a pretty good plan.
Best plan I've been signed up.
Yeah,
up on. You know.
It's called Shit Mobile, and the plan's called Go Kill Yourself. It's a great.
If I can do it, you can do it. You know.
Yeah, if I can do it, you can do it. Maybe you guys should set up your own plans. Like, here's an idea. Here's another plan. Go kill yourself. And
I'll have a link in the description.
And the mobile carrier can be called I Pissed Myself. That'd be even better. And you charge them like $2 trillion per second to use the cell phone. That'd be good. And you give them a free iPhone 15 to like learn.
Really making the most out of that cellular data.
And then you charge them $2 trillion per second for like call time.
There you go.
There you go. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. And then you say like
Perfect
unlimited data, but then like the second they go for like a megabyte of data, you charge them literally the equivalent of what the Earth is worth in U.S. currency. Like, that's what you should do.
Yeah.
Even though the U.S. currency is not worth much anymore after I tanked it, after pulling out all my investments. Yeah. I pulled out.
And this is why we need you as a state representative, so
yeah,
you can get all this in order.
I'm not running as state. I'm just running as the local student board director. Not student board.
Well, that's your next stop, though, right after.
School board director.
Are you gonna like climb the corporate ladder, so to speak?
No, I'm running for president currently, so we'll see how that goes.
Okay, so you're running for school board and president. That must be very busy.
Yes, it is quite busy, but like I have Kyle working on that right now.
Kyle has like a ketamine Kyle. I haven't, I don't think our viewers have heard about ketamine Kyle in a while. Is he still alive? I assume.
Yeah,
he's helping you out.
He's currently
is he helping you in the afterlife?
He's currently in the basement, working with Dr. Cock on how to rig the election in my favor. We'll see how it works.
Just tell him to be careful, because I remember the last time Dr. Cock had an assistant over, a Lil Nas. There was an explosion. There was a problem.
Oh yeah.
Make sure it doesn't happen again.
We don't have Little Nas is not over today. That happened in the
just one ketamine Kyle.
No, it was in the. Where the hell was it? Where the hell was the explosion? I'm really forgetting this shit now. Fuck. Was it in our?
It's where Jurassic Shark was built.
Fuck. Where the hell is that? Where the fuck was that? I don't. Let me look at a FAP. I forgot where the heck. I don't travel there. You're the only person that even goes there.
Yeah.
And Dr. Cox.
It's not worth it at this point. And that, well, yeah, because you do the business ventures.
Where the hell was it? Was it fucking? Was it the Bahama? Oh no, the Bahamas are still up. I don't know where the hell. I think it was. Was it in Cuba or Jamaica? I don't fucking know. We put it somewhere stupid.
Somewhere stupid, yeah.
I think we put it. I don't remember because they actually wiped my memory after the whole event. Did they wipe your memory, right, too?
I'm pretty sure they did, yeah, just to ensure that, nothing would get to the press or anything at all.
Yeah, well, even though we're like on top of Zex, they have to wipe our memory once in a while just to make sure we don't know what the fuck's going on. Because they're truly not in charge of anything,
It's protocol.
Yeah, it's just we set up the protocol, so we're technically in charge of that.
Technically, yeah.
If any of this shit leaks, there's like my headquarters being blown off, we're done for. Like if the Snow Dog.
Oh yeah, everything's gonna be like a no public safety concern.
We're gonna lose control of the pubic. We're gonna lose control of the pubic. They're gonna start releasing bombs on Twitter, just like Eminem did during the early 2000s.
Just like Eminem did, yeah, blowing up the tweeter.
It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. It's just gonna be like Kim Kardashian after Taco Bell. It's not gonna.
Kim Kardashian after Taco Bell. See, that is not something you want to be present
You
for.
do not want to be in the same room.
No.
I've been in there.
Do you remember that rave party?
What
Been
year?
there?
That was 2016 rave party in Orlando.
March 2016 at the Oreo Borealis Palace.
Oh,
The Nabisco factory. Yes, yes.
I was there. I was up there. I was
top of the Nabisco factory. Yes.
I was there.
Kim Kardashian.
That was right before when Mondelez bought out Nabisco. Yeah, I remember that now.
Yeah.
That was a really good party. I got really.
That was
wasted.
today. It was a great party
Really
until she had that Baja Blast
Huh.
and that
Probably makes sense.
Nachos Bill Grande at the same time. She made a puree.
Holy
She's like,
shit.
"Hey, a plastic surgery. It's bad for my diet. This needs to be ingested via straw." And it was her organs couldn't take it, and bodily reaction to it wasn't very nice.
Okay, that kind of makes sense because usually I don't remember these parties because I'm usually just so far gone.
Yeah,
These things.
too much perk, too much everything.
I guess it happened pretty early on in the party, if I remember correctly, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so she completely killed off the party, and I ended up going back home. All right, I remember that. I don't know. I'm so sad they ruined that because I love that factory. I was producing dildos there.
Oh really?
Before it was the Nabisco factory. This was during, I think.
My firstborn crack baby.
Yeah,
was in the parking lot.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's awesome. Is that why you also went to the raid party, just to celebrate? Celebrate that shit?
Yeah, just to celebrate. Well, I was celebrating no longer being responsible
Did
for
you
it.
bring your? Oh, you didn't. You didn't even bring your crack baby.
I'm in the crack bed now. I left that to one of the sex farm employees. See, like, what you have to understand is, like, you'll just have one-offs with these people, and they don't understand that you never, everything's contractual.
All these people
so, like,
all
if you
speak
have,
Spanish.
they all speak. Yeah, I don't understand anything. I don't want to, like.
Makes sense.
She's going to be trying to teach it, teach him or her or them or whatever it wants to be. If it wants to teach them Spanish, I want to teach them English. It's going to get confused. It's going to want to kill itself. So I'm just like, you know what? Let's let it kill itself at another time when it will be more efficient for both of us as a family. Well, not really a family. I'm kind of leeching off of her financial stability right now. But yeah, so that's how it works.
Oh, you're leashing off her financials. Okay, that makes sense.
She doesn't have any. It's all a plot just to get more money.
Okay. Yeah, and you're getting paid $100 per week from that, right?
Yeah.
That's a good use because you're
it's a good gig.
All right, you're actually the richest person in the world now. We haven't even talked about that. Cause
really? I have been checking, I've been...
You're worth...
fighting, you're worth
$216 trillion.
We go up and down, I remember last stream, 5 or 6 months ago, you had more.
I had more than you, yeah. It was, I think it was 199 trillion or something. 200 trillion. I don't know. It was something around there. So you have more than me. So what the hell did you invest in? Did you invest in dildo coin?
Some dildo coin, Cox.
Oh, Cox. Cox. So that's one of my favorite cable providers. I was considering buying them out a few years ago, but.
Oh really? Oh, what stopped you from making that decision? Was it too sexual in there?
They raped me in the parking lot. I was a little.
Ah, no! It always happens in the parking lot.
Always in the parking lot.
Man.
Always, just like that crack baby got sexually molested in the parking lot and killed themselves. Makes sense. Makes sense.
Must be a trend. Yeah.
It really is a trend.
It's that new TikTok trend, really, at this point.
It's a Facebook trend.
It's a Facebook trend. It's sad when it ends up on Facebook.
Oh yeah, it's a really sad day out there. But
really sad to be American.
Oh yeah, so yeah, that was a really sad time. That party. Kim Kardashian really screwed up that toilet, screwed up the whole place. It's part of the reason why they had to fully knock down the building, because they were going to turn it into a crack baby factory after that, but I guess it didn't work.
Oh really? In memoriam of my crack baby, that didn't make it.
I guess you bought out the factory, if I remember correctly, right? You were the one who bought it out. Yeah.
I was too high. Oh, I did?
Yeah, you were gonna.
Maybe it was my executive.
Yeah, because you wanted a crack baby flavored cereal, right?
That's right. Oh yeah. Yes, I mean that was limited run because we couldn't get too many. Okay, that's all coming back.
And then
it was a long story. It was a long.
And then you guys wanted to make
court battle.
An actual flavor, a flavor that would stick around, and then Kim Kardashian fucked up the toilet. Whole place.
And we wanted to call it a slaver because it was like, slaves were being used to produce the babies, but it's like a flavor. But Kim Kardashian had to order freaking nachos Bill Grande.
Can't believe that. She could everyone was just eating food off of the production line. Like you could have had I don't know, some stupid fucking Oreo cracker.
Yeah.
You could have had fucking
deep fried Oreo or something.
Yeah,
they're off until dinner.
Deep fucked Oreo. You could have had a Chips Ahoy.
Her daddy could have gotten something for her on the way home, but she had to get it ordered Uber Eats.
They literally had fucking Chips Ahoy laced with marijuana there, and that was good.
I mean, that's like the best thing. That's like the best party food.
Like, why the fuck were you I don't know. The fuck you doing at Taco Bell before getting there? Yeah, I fuck her. I'm really pissed off about that. So that would have been a fun time. But anyways, let's talk about our next topic, which is fuck. I don't know what the hell is our next.
I believe it is. Oh yes. So, the Beebles. They released. It came together after about 30 years or
30
so.
decades. Yes.
30 decades of pish and shish and solo things and endeavors. They released their new song, their last song, Now and Then. What do we think about this song? Do we think it's good, or
I thought it was pretty shit. I was listening to it about 2 days ago. I was fucking vivid and was masturbating to it. I thought it was an experience to have. Once in a while you got to listen to a song and have it, cause you to convulse. And that's what it did here. I was listening and Paul McCartney started going, ah! Ah! Along with fucking Ringo. They were just going, ah! Ah! Behind Josh singer.
Josh.
Yeah.
Josh Pension.
John's pension plan. And I don't know, that caused me to have a stroke. But other than that, I thought the song was pretty shit. I liked how they were fucking during it. I saw the pubic video. I thought that was pretty
the pubic
shit.
video. Oh, the music video. Oh wow.
Yeah, it was a good snuff film, honestly.
Wow, great.
I don't know. It caused me to have a stroke. I like that they were fucking vivid. It took them almost an entire century to get this shit out. Not even a century. It took them how many eons was that? 40 eons. It took them 40 eons.
40 eons.
40 eons. I don't know. That's a little too long for me.
It's a little too long. That's almost long.
That's 2 heat deaths of the universe. What the fuck? I don't know.
Yeah.
But I don't know. They had to wait for the AI to get good enough from my friend's company. It's called Open Vagina.
Shout out to OpenV.
OpenV. Yeah, OpenV.
Sponsoring us.
Yeah, thanks. Well, we're not sponsored by OpenV. We're just friends with them, yeah. So Sam Oatmeal is a really nice guy. He molested my daughter when she was 5, and that's how we got to know each other. It all started from there, and
it was a good bonding experience.
Me and Elon Musk, we invested both $500 million into the company down the shitter back in 2016. We're happy with the the outcome. And yeah, he created this AI called I don't know what the fuck it's called. I think it's called Music Sexter. Also called Sexy Dex. It's also called that in the
Sexy Dex.
And it's able to isolate different instruments and voices from shitty recordings on cassettes, and that's what they used. That's what they used in the Beatles album, the new Beatles schlong, not album. I don't know why I call it an album. It's not an album. I wish it was an album. That would have been interesting. But
would have been great if it was a album.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't make a album with AI. But anyways, yeah. Thanks Sam Oatmeal for fucking vivid with OpenV. Really good company.
Open up that V in order to open up your mind.
Yeah, open up that V and open up your mind. Yes. So yeah, thanks to all of them for making that shit possible. I really didn't have much to do with it. I kind of just gave Sam oatmeal the money because he was molesting my daughter, and my daughter was like, "Stop this! He's touching me! Like, I don't understand him. Like, what? Why is he touching me? Like, why did he put his hand down my blouse? Like, I think this is sexual assault." And I was like,
So you made an ultimatum, right?
"Who?"
You made an ultimatum, right? Like you guys made a deal. Like if you stop touching my daughter.
Yeah. So I gave him $500
something.
million to stop touching my daughter, Amy, and I don't know. He stopped touching her after that, because the police departments, they don't really care if your daughter's being touched. Like, fuck you, go kill yourself, jump in a lake and suck some dick or some shit, and yeah, that's what they did. So we had to bribe him, and yeah, he made Open V. There's I don't know.
Would have known.
It's an interesting backstory. Elon Musk knows more about it because his son was sexually assaulted as well when he was like an infant. I think he's like,
Damn.
I don't know how. I think he's 6 years old now, but like he was. I think he was still a fetus. I think he was sexually assaulted as a fetus.
As a feed. Wow, how does that even work?
I
don't even want to know.
Sam Oatmeal is good at that shit. But don't
He's an
ask.
entrepreneur.
I wouldn't even ask about that shit.
Yeah, no, it's probably,
It's probably just
water under the bridge at this point.
yeah, water under the crotch. Yes.
Under the crotch.
Anyways,
There you go.
The new Beatles song, I thought it was great. I haven't really talked to any of the Beatle members recently. I was talking to Paul McCartney, I think 2 years ago. The last time I spoke to anyone from there, but I don't know.
That when you found him outside in your backyard?
Yes, that was. Oh no, I don't know. That was actually no. He was in my backyard 6 months ago. I think it was sometime.
Really? Wow, what a surprise!
Was it? I think it was sometime during. I don't know. It was not that long ago. He was in my backyard. He was fucking some other beetle. I don't know what the hell he was up to. He was fucking some other beetle, and they were laying on the ground, and like he was like really exhausted. Yeah, I guess I have been talking to them. But I thought that was. I guess that doesn't really count because I didn't really talk to them. I just told them to get the fuck off my Homo erectus property. Because I was like, "What the fuck are you guys doing here? Stop having sex on my property. This is pretty weird. Get out of here." And yeah, I don't know. I talked to Ringo recently.
And then he was like, "And I love her." Something like that.
Because
right?
I found Ringo in my basement.
Oh,
he was on the floor. Yeah, that was good. Yeah, to Ringo I talked to. I think that was 7 months ago. Yeah, I don't talk to them very often. These were brief intercourses. So it wasn't. I didn't really get to talk to them. That's why it doesn't come to mind immediately. But last time I had a serious conversation with them was probably 2 years ago. I'd say maybe at best a year ago. So I'll have to talk to them about how they were fucking vivid with Sam Oatmeal. Maybe Paul McCartney was being sexually assaulted by Sam Oatmeal too, and he was like, "Oh, let's use this shit to create music or something." I don't know. And he was like, "Stop touching me! Stop touching me!"
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm really disconnected from reality, and that doesn't matter. And yeah, what did you think of it?
I thought it was, it sounded like a Beatles song. It definitely had like a somber feel, kind of like it wasn't very upbeat, wasn't very happy. It was nice, it reminded me of my childhood.
Oh yeah, it's just how shitty it was. Yes.
No, it was cool. The production was nice. You could definitely get all the ghost notes.
Yeah.
Ringo was ghosting.
Yeah.
He was ghosting a lot of girls during that recording. You know what I mean? Like you didn't know it.
No.
Until now, I'm telling you, he was ghosting a lot of women, and you can hear it.
Yeah.
Every time he plays a ghost note on his sneeze drum, that's another woman he's ghosting during a recording session. Just people Beatlemania is still very relevant in this country.
I know it's so relevant.
Can't get enough of him.
It makes my underwear irrelevant.
Oh really? We might want to get a new pair because he's been fucking vivid on the interwebs.
Yeah, I probably should get a new pair of underwear. I don't know. There's a lot of cum stains on there, so I don't know. I like it.
But definitely a nice callback to their psychedelic era.
Oh
back when they were,
I was fucking vivid. I was putting my mouth the whole time.
Yeah, that was great. It was a good time.
Good time. I was fucking vivid during it, so yeah. But yeah, we should maybe we should have the Beatles on the podcast at some point, right? Two
I
remaining
would
Beatles.
be honored to.
Be awesome.
Maybe we can use Vitality 1 on John and George, possibly.
I've talked to them, and you know they both wanted to die.
In 1983, I came to Japan.
Shut up, Ingrid Malmsteen.
Yeah, fuck you.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Broke into my house again.
Happens sometimes. But yeah. Anyways, yeah, I've talked to John. He said I just wanted to die. I actually hired this guy to kill me. And then George is he's like, fuck you guys. I agree with them. I would like to die. I committed suicide.
Like as soon as George found out that they were trying to make a new song, he just killed himself. You know.
Yeah.
Sad.
I was like, fuck this shit. I'm out. You know. And I tried doing the same thing recently, and unfortunately, they invented Vitality 1, and they brought me back to life. I'm not that happy about it, but whatever.
Unwillingly came back to life.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Everyone's happy though that I'm alive again, but I'm not, so it's fine. You know, it's kind of a sad state of affairs. But whatever. Let's talk about our last topic, which is actually this is our second to last topic. What the hell is going on with the Cox?
Yeah. What's going on with that development team?
What's going on with the Cox?
If it even is a development team at this point.
A D development team or undevelopment team.
D department team. But yeah, the new. I mean, I think you should bring this one up because you know more about it than I do. But I'm just gonna say you're in for a surprise.
Yeah.
Well, so not really surprise.
Basically, the new cock sucks.
Again.
That's really all I have to say because the campaign was so bad and had so little going for it that I think just saying that the new cock sucks sums it up pretty well because it's so bad that it's honestly surprising.
Talk about
how bad it is. You go in, you're like, mate, this new cock is gonna suck. This new cock I'm sucking is gonna suck, and you know, it's actually even worse than your expectations, which are so low that you know it might be as low as your grandfather's balls. You know, they were dipping pretty low. They were like Diplo, abusing his wife or some shit. I don't know. Sexually assaulting
crazy
people.
Stuff going on in that camp over there.
Yeah, Diplo's a piece of shit. Fuck Diplo. I hate him. His music kind of sucks anyways. But yeah. This new cock, it's so bad that you might as well be Diplo. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know how Diplo could even play something like that, but we were on the phone yesterday. He was like, yeah, that was playing.
It's worse than the Trans Am community.
I was like, wow, this is pretty good, but like, I hate myself, so like, my opinion doesn't even make any sense, but like, fuck you guys. And like, I don't know. From the time I spent with it, I was like, fuck you guys. And yeah, I ended up getting a 0.64 KD ratio after ejaculating on the floor. It was pretty shit. It was actually pretty shit. Yeah, I don't know. I think I had a lobotomy yesterday. And that was that performed? Yeah. Hey, Karl Marx. Did I have a lobotomy yesterday?
I think you did. Probably just forgot.
Yeah, Dr. Cock apparently performed a lobotomy on me yesterday, so I don't know. I'm really fucked. So yeah, the new cock sucks. There's no campaign technically because they use Warzone maps to fuck Vivid with, and then they have this shitty zombies. It's called shiticide. So it's basically you're pretending you're herbicide, killing weeds. It's really fucking retarded.
And Jason Blundell isn't, you know,
he ended up
directing the pornographic anymore.
He ended up killing himself because this magnificent piece of shit, the steaming pile of shit that you see before you guys. I don't know. It's still in early access. If I don't know, you guys don't really make that much money. No one makes any money really. Only me really makes money. So yeah, maybe when you guys can scrunch up $100, go buy it, go kill yourself, and prepare to be disappointed. It's the worst game ever. Actually, is the worst game ever. I've never heard of a game that's this bad. It has no campaign technically. There's no substance. It doesn't even make sense. The story is terrible, and there's actually gonna be a Modern Warfare 4.
Go figure.
They're really really trying to grab at that cash. Or grab at your nuts, depending on the circumstance.
Just like your mom's trying to grab Milkman's nuts, yeah.
Yeah. Yada, 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 yada. But yeah, that's it. I guess that's it for cock. I wouldn't even bother buying it. The only reason I'm playing Modern Warfare 2 today is because I hate myself and all that shit, but whatever. What are your opinions on the new cock?
I don't see a whole lot of originality, just a lot of recycled textures and
Oh yeah, babe.
gameplay mechanics and physics and whatnot, you know. It's disappointing, but
should have said that it literally uses the Modern Warfare 2 engine. Like it literally is not even a separate game. You install it; it's an add-on to Modern Warfare 2. But carry on.
Yeah, but the fact that they even dare to call it Modern Warfare 3 as a separate entity, you know, I don't know.
Complete shit.
Kind of sus.
Complete shit.
Not the pornographics I grew up with, you know.
No,
that we grew up with.
No, babe.
No, babe. Yeah, no, you see it. So I'm gonna give this a no babe out of 10.
No babe.
How about you? Yeah.
I'm gonna give it
no babe out of 10.
200 out of 10. Good shit.
Yeah.
The worst thing I've ever played, honestly. Yeah. What is our next topic though? Because this topic's too depressing.
It is very depressing, yeah, seeing the fate of cock. Call of Duty, my mom too. Let's see. I actually don't see another topic here.
What? I thought we had to talk about Palestine.
Oh yeah, breaking news, Palestine.
Also, we had to talk about Booger and what else we had to talk about? Some other
Stampy Long John retires.
Stamapi Lejong Head. Retards.
These are no way.
Shit. Alright, so I'll start off the topic. I'll start about Palestine. So basically what's happening, I think you guys know what the hell's going on in Palestine. But one of my dear friends, his name is Retard Smith 2004, R word, I hate myself, go kill yourself, penis nigger 2005. So he was drafted by Israel, or Israel's not real, I should say. I don't know. Depends if you're pro-Palestine or not. I'm pro-Palestine because I have a gun up to my head right now. And so I'm just going to say I'm pro-Palestine because I don't want this person to shoot me. So he was drafted and now he has to deliver supplies to the front. He's delivering anything from dildos to cock rings to the front. And it's a mess. There's semen
it's a sad
everywhere.
Time.
Semen absolutely everywhere. It's brutal. Buildings are being bombed. Children are being molested. Grandmas, surprisingly, are doing pretty well. They're actually molesting more children than usual, which is quite wild, especially in the postmodern era. I thought it would be quite weird to see grandmas doing pretty well, but whatever. Grandfathers though, they're doing shit. I would say, from what I understand, 90% of grandfathers have been killed during the war, mostly due to BDSM events that have taken place in the front and also in the back, because they're throughout all of Gaza. They're just bombing the shit out of that place. So their grandfathers are not doing too well.
Look at those on money.
It's a sexual mess. There's a lot of lust over there. That's all I can say, and tons of cum. And I've heard reports of people with HIV fighting for their lives, because they don't want to get someone, they don't want to give someone HIV, and just, there's actually trace amounts of cum being found in the semen on the floor. It's not looking good. Semen bombs are raining down, just like fucking rain or cum after I ejaculate. It really depends who you are in the situation. If you're into BDSM or into hydrolocking someone's balls, you can look into that shit. You can maybe get drafted if you become any Israeli citizen or just volunteer. A few of my friends have volunteered, because they hate themselves. And so I would just go over there, have some fun. I'm not going to be able to go over there because I'm exempt.
Make a few friends.
Warfare, because I have so many mental problems and physical problems that I'm not allowed to go over there. And also my tripod.
His tripod gets in the way. Yeah.
It's also because I'm just very wealthy. I don't actually have any physical problems or mental problems. I just say I do, so I don't have to be put into warfare. But yeah, anyways, yeah, have fun over there. Go fight the war for me. Corruption is the answer. Fuck everyone. Shit. So what do you think? I guess I don't know.
Oh, I think it's a horrible time over there.
Oh yeah.
Wish everyone in their families, or what's left of their families. We wish them the best. Try not to contract AIDS. If it happens, it happens. Acceptable losses.
Yeah.
But all I can say is that like all our FERFs that have been drafted in there,
Yeah, make sure you guys don't get a urinary tract infection. That's been happening recently.
Oh, that's the worst.
Make sure you pee after sex, especially if you're a woman.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be a lot of sex in the battlefield that day.
It's wild over there. Wild.
I just think it's a bullshit time, but yeah.
Let's talk about Booger, because I think a lot of people are in the chat are messaging us gun emojis, which probably means they're committing suicide.
Speculating about Booger. Oh yeah, they don't like this. Oh yeah, so Booger 2988, also known by his other alias, I guess, Francine.
Oh yeah, from yeah.
I don't know what's going on. I mean, no one really actually knows what's going on over there. He bought a new house, apparently. There's still a lot of drama going on. He's a really sad guy. Hasn't been losing enough weight.
Yeah. Even got a fucking gastric bypass surgery too.
Really? Yeah. Even Moist Critical made a post about him. That's how you know it's getting bad. Yeah, he made a Titio. Getting a lot of views off of that one too, because Moist Critical is very popular in the drama. The Jewish community. He's very popular.
And the anti-Semite community too.
And the anti-Semite. Yeah, I mean he covers so many areas. I mean, the Trans Am community, the transracial, all those communities, the
white nationalists.
All the niche communities, all the big ones, Taylor Swift cult, he's probably a white supremacist.
Yes. Jesus.
He's in it all.
Jesus,
he's in the Jesus, he's part of the Jesus community. Yeah,
if you've not heard about him, I would go right to his YouTube page and just ejaculate right on that subscribe button.
Just ejaculate all over those like buttons, view buttons.
Yes.
Maybe even become a part of the Moist Gang if you're into gang.
You're into gang violence. Yes.
You're into gang violence. He's the guy.
Yeah. It's
really. It's truly a sad situation. It's just the evolution and satirism of a guy.
Yeah.
Who's gone through a lot of shit.
Yeah. I'm personally not friends with Booger at all, so I can't really say anything about him. But from what I've heard from the community, he's a complete piece of shit. So I would just stay away from him. If he gets near you, kill yourself.
For sure.
Yeah, like if you're at a Magic event and you see him, just fucking off yourself. That's
if you're at a Magic the Gathering tournament, you just gotta kill yourself.
If you're within 6 feet from him and you're hearing anything he's saying, he's gonna screw up your head. Like he will
He emits radiation from his balls.
He emits radiation directly out of his ass and balls. He's able to fire lasers up your ass. And it's wild. It's wild. He's able to beam misinformation up your ass. And he turns you into a deranged pedophile who gets arrested for firing guns in the air and all that shit. I don't know. It's been a wild few years. I just stay away from him. Seriously, if you guys do see him, kill yourselves immediately, because you're not going to ever recover. Like, even just one glimpse, you're dead. It's basically like seeing Slender Man in the forest. You're fucking dead afterwards. It's over. Yeah, so just be careful. The police have tried to capture him, but he's really good at evading capture because the second you see him, it's over. Your life's over. So I don't know. They really are having trouble. They've invented new technologies that allow you to see things while not being able to see. So they're going to try that out next week. I don't know if I'm allowed to disclose that, but I think this technology is so sound that I think we could capture Boogie next week and bring him to justice.
Booger.
Yeah, kill him. We're gonna kill him. We're gonna burn him at the stake. Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. Yeah, he's destroyed so many lives. He's just such a depressing guy that the second you see him, you want to off yourself.
You're just gone.
You're gone. You're gone. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, a lot of people are also putting gun emojis in the chat again. So I think we should get off this topic. Let's end the Traditionalist podcast with a, I don't know if it's somewhat of a somber note, I guess, but not really. It's also pretty cool. Samapi Lejong He retreads. So this is a big deal in the Lejong head community. People are really into the long heads and this stamp ampi. So tell the audience about that shit, because I'm really
well. As you guys know, Stamapi Lejong head was a huge, just like a monumental figure in the mine shaft camaraderie communist community.
Yes.
What
about the mine?
And he's been making childhoods, for over a decade. Yeah, he played some Terraria too. He's making childhoods. He's having a lot of babies. And it just turned out that he just became too Jewish to do it anymore. Yeah. He's like, I'm just not fun for me anymore. Being part of this community. Being Jewish all the time just isn't great. So I don't really know what he's gonna do. If he's gonna even be on YouTube anymore, we don't even know.
Yeah.
But he's had a solid run. Has played with like iBallistic shit a lot. In the early days.
In the early gays.
In the early gays, when the gays were good. So yeah, we're sad to see him go, but at the same time,
it's a good thing.
Him being Jewish just wasn't something that we want for him. So.
Yeah. Like we don't want to see someone go through something like that.
Yeah, no. So it's not fair.
No.
To the mineshaft camaraderie communist community.
Yes.
Or to Stamapi Lejong head himself. Yeah. So therefore he has retreaded.
It's really sad to see someone retread.
Yeah.
I had one of my car tires had a retread once. It was terrible.
Oh no. It was a very painful experience for the community and probably your tire, I assume. And you being part of the community. And that was your tire.
Yeah.
Getting it retreaded.
Yeah, it was a really sad time.
That was a big deal.
I was talking to Debbie about this, and I'm really gonna miss that tire. Me and him, we go back a long time. He was on my 2002 Subaru Shatback, which I drove through Afghanistan. If you guys don't know, I was doing a television show with Joe Rogan back then. It was a program about driving through Afghanistan and molesting women and all that.
It was very successsul.
Very successful.
I watched it with my kids.
Very successful.
It's great.
Yes, it was very successful. And yeah, it was that tire was on that car, and then it moved on to my Toyota Penis, a 2008 Toyota Penis, and yeah, that was the last time I had it. And around 2016, it was retreaded, and I couldn't live with it anymore, so I had to put it inside the oven, and we disintegrated it. Yeah. So
Incinerate his treaded tire.
Really sad.
A sad time.
What the fuck is happening? Yeah, really, really sad time. and really sad for the Jewish community, I would say. If you guys have never had anything that had to be retreaded, you guys are very lucky, I would say. It's not a good experience. But yeah, it's really sad that Stampede Long Lejong head had to be retreaded. Or how do you say that in the past tense? Had to be I don't know. I don't know. It's a really sad time. If you guys don't know what retreading is, look it up on YouTube. It's a really
look it up.
It's really sad, really sad. It's a horrible experience. It's a horrible experience.
Encouraging sadness.
Yeah. I've talked to Stemapi Lejong Head about a week ago, and he was really depressed. He was literally about to shoot up a school, and I don't know. I think once you get to that point and you're that Jewish, I think it's time to retread, and it's really sad because I'm gonna have to stop talking to him because once you get retreaded, you're a new person. If you guys are not aware, I'll just say it. If you guys know what a lobotomy is, it's being retreaded is worse than having a lobotomy. You literally, it's literally like retreading a tire. Everything gets wiped. Everything. You're basically a new head.
You're a new tire. Body. Yeah.
It's really sad. I talked to him before he was retreaded. Him and his wife went down to the retread center, and I hope it all works out. But I don't know. It's sad. It's sad that I lost his friendship. Maybe we can form a new one in the future, but I don't know. It's not good to be Jewish at all. It's not good. And yeah, I think is that all the topics for today? Oh no, we're going to talk about the Manifesto, to Andrew Tate's Manifesto Part 2. Shit, we were supposed to talk about that at the beginning of the stream. Oh yeah. All right, so let's go over this real quick because I have a degree from MIT, and I'm smarter than everyone else. So Andrew Tate, if you guys remember, he was this big figure on the internet. He was a big middle finger to everyone.
Middle finger.
Yes. And so he started saying, "You guys are a bunch of losers. You guys are broke. I'll escape the matrix." He was like doing that.
Yeah, he was.
Like, what the
hell?
Was
fucking vivid.
What the fuck?
He turned into a dictatorship. Really, his community.
Yeah. So what happened was, he started losing his mind after this, and he walked into a school. This one was in Tennessee.
Oh no, I didn't think I heard about this one.
We were talking about this. Yeah. So he was actually transitioned. So he was actually a woman during the time, and he started shooting up a bunch of kids in this church. It was a school. It was one of those church affiliated schools, and he killed 19 people, if I remember correctly. And it was a sad time. Really sad time. Really sad time. He
injured 13.
One of the first. 13. Oh, I'm sorry.
He injured 13 and then he killed like 19.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Something like that.
That's that. Yeah, it was a really sad day, but we never got a motive because he ended up shooting himself in the head after this incident, and apparently this was his manifesto. Apparently, was being held by the police because they were trying to cover it up. Because he was trans and he was targeting a certain group, and that's what the manifesto entails.
It's a secret text. If you guys still have access to it, we'd love to broadcast. A read along.
Yes, we've
be very interested.
I've never read the text in whole, but we did read it. I think about a year ago. We did one of these traditionalist podcasts, and we discussed it a little bit. And I was able to translate it because he was writing in a language that only the elite are able to speak. It's like how
highest of elite.
It's like how in Britain the high ups would speak German and the fucking poor people would speak English. It's kind of like that,
Yeah.
it's the same thing. It's a different race. The Celtics, they're all, and then the fucking Germanics were like, similar thing. So I don't know. I don't think I'll ever read through it again because it's quite depressing. But
it's a heavy read.
Recently, a few pages of it leaked. These were pieces that were never released by the police. And
wow.
Yeah, the police never released this shit. They're too pussy shit to do it,
Yeah. You see, they're too pussy to go on another reunion tour. They just leaked the shit.
Yeah, they just leaked it. And yeah, I don't know what to say, but it shows that this was actually a hate crime because Andrew Tate was targeting white privileged crackers with mop hair.
Mop hair.
It's a real disgrace. And these kids who drive around their Mustangs and have nice backpacks and skirts.
Listen to Steely Dan and shit.
Listening to Steely Dan and Jeffrey Dahmer's experience on Spotify.
The Jeffrey Dahmer experience on Spotify. Wow.
Yeah, so
I remember that.
He was not happy about that.
Days.
Shot up the school. Or she shot up the school, I'm sorry. This was traumatic for me because I lost my daughter Amy during the shooting.
Oh.
I didn't talk about it during the last time we were covering it, but I feel like I should share it today. I don't know. Do you want to continue the story? I need to take a break.
Yeah, sure. We don't really talk about it too much. It was a very devastating loss to Penis Parker over here, but we're just glad that Andrew Tate is no longer with us in the physical form. So 19 people, this was like his
fucking
final,
hate Andrew Tate.
His big bang to kill a whole bunch. Well, he literally banged. He killed them and then he banged them afterwards, which was really wild.
Yeah.
Can't believe he didn't get caught while he was mid cowboy style. With his pants down? Yeah, that would have been crazy.
Yeah, because this whole shit,
they caught him with his pants down.
Whole thing was being leaked on Live Leak. The whole shooting was being streamed on Live Leak, and I don't know. I'm really disappointed in the law enforcement down there. Because I would like to know that my daughter was being targeted.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I thought hate crimes were only for black people and brown people. And now white people can be targeted. This is just, I don't know. I really do miss my daughter Amy. She was all I had, I don't know. Debbie was. Debbie ended up killing herself after Amy died in the shooting.
Such a shame.
And I've not been able to bring her back because every single time I use Vitality 1 on her, she ends up killing herself again. She just doesn't want to live in this world without Amy, and it's I don't know. I don't even know how to describe this to you guys because I don't want to get too emotional on here, but because I'm supposedly supposed to bring you information. I'm sort of part of the press when I do this, and I don't think I can be unbiased in the state. So yeah, I think we're gonna end the stream here. Yeah. Do you have anything else to add?
No, I think that about sums it up. It's a pretty accurate representation of what's been going on the past few months.
I'm sorry I kept this information away from you guys. I didn't really want to share it because it deeply affects me, and I know you guys. Some of you guys care about me, and most people hate me, but some of you guys care about me, and I think just sharing it with the public It's brought a load down for me. I'm a massive load for my balls. Down to earth.
Massive load.
I'm feeling a little more grounded now. So, yeah, I think
we appreciate
we're gonna end it here.
your continued inconsistent support.
I'm just gonna say, fuck you, Andrew Tate. I know you were never brought back to life, from what I understand. Your remains are being held inside of a prison.
Very good.
But fuck you, anyways. I know you're not able to listen, but if there's some kind of afterlife, fuck you. And yeah, I guess we're gonna end it here. And yeah, good shit. I'm really pissed.
Good shit.